BMW F850GS. I'm test riding this brand new BMW adventure bike in the F series, or F family if you want, but it is completely new. It's due to replace the F850GS, and it's not just kind of a marketing thing or just, you know, rebranding, renaming an existing model. This is brand new from the top to bottom. Brand new engine. The engine case, I'm told, is the same as the old F800 or the old 800cc parallel twin engine, but everything else is brand new. Not even the buttons look the same. So what do we have? This is, well, your typical mid-weight adventure bike, 853 cubic centimeters, I think, 95 brake horsepower at around 6,000 RPM, 80 something Newton meters of torque, slightly lower on the rev range. As usual, I'll put the numbers up for you on the screen. But yes, the engine is brand new, the chassis, the whole bike is brand new, to be honest, and it's very, very comfortable. I've picked it up from BMW Motorrad in Bristol. Dick Lovett, Steve there, he was brilliant. So he let me have the bike for about an hour and a half, and I've just did a bit of motorway to get to these nicer, cooler B roads to try her out, and she is indeed a delight to ride on these roads. Alright, so first impressions. First impressions are that it's a big bike when you look at it. It's not as big as the R1200GS, but almost. Maybe slightly bigger than the F850GS. Not really sure about that. Didn't see them side by side. I rode the GS, the F800, a couple of years ago, a year or so ago, whilst my GT was being serviced, and I have to say that this F850GS feels a lot more comfortable than the F800GS. Maybe just me, but yeah, it feels more comfortable. First impression, if I can say so, the second thing that strikes me is the height. It's a very, very tall bike. I'm not sure about the seat height on this one, but this is the normal seat, so I think it's around 82, 83 centimeters, which for me, at 182 centimeters, that's 5'11" to 6 foot tall, is not bad. I can put both my feet on the ground, not flat, but the balls of my feet on the ground, and I don't feel threatened or scared at all when I have to stop at a traffic light. Another thing about this bike is that this windscreen here is not doing much of a job in deflecting the wind above my head, so it makes it a bit noisy inside my helmet. I feel a lot of buffeting here, so it's quiet up to my eye level, but then it becomes very windy, and this I don't think is adjustable, so yeah, I'm stuck with it. Handling wise, this is a treat. It's got an 18-inch wheel, rear wheel, and it's got 21-inch front wheels. Upside down fork suspension. This particular model does not have adjustable suspension, electronic suspension adjustment. So it's got a manual preload adjustment for the rear suspension and no adjustments for the front suspension. So it doesn't come, this is the base model, so it doesn't come with the base model. But as I was saying, handling wise, because of this massive big front wheel, it makes it so easy for the bike to turn and to lean in corners. It's just a treat. It's so easy. She feels so light. I'm not sure what the weight figure is, but I would assume it's around the 200 kilogram mark. Again, figures on the screen. Junction. And slow speed handling is very, very easy as well. Another thing is got this, as as the base model also comes with this magnificent, I have to say again, magnificent Tft display. I think it takes a university degree to get through all the options on there, so I'm not going to go through them. A, because it would take me forever, and B, because I don't know them all. However, thank you, sir. It's really, really easy to read, and you know, the sun today's quite a bright day, lots of sunshine, and you really can't fault it. Really, it's crystal clear. So this particular base model also comes with the Gearshift Assist Pro, which is BMW's name for the quick shifter. Gearshift Assist Pro as a quick shifter to go up the gears on the gearbox whilst keeping a positive action on the throttle, and there's an auto blipper to go down on the gearbox, and to do that, as usual, you just need to roll off the throttle completely, shift down, and you're good to go. I don't think it's particularly smooth on this bike, but it's not bad. First to second is indeed a bit clunky, well, actually quite clunky, but yeah, it's not bad from then on. Going back to the wheels, they are spoked wheels with tubeless tyres, and to be honest, I think they look really, really cool on this bike. The bike looks nice. I need to find a nice place to stop and do a walk around. Sitting position is very upright. You are completely upright. My knees are bent slightly under 90 degrees, but it's a very comfortable, almost 90 degrees, but it's a very comfortable sitting position. Proper adventure bike sitting position. So as you can see, no feet on the ground. Slow speed riding is an absolute charm. City traffic like this, or you know, kind of busy road traffic, it feels very, very easy to ride. I mean, it all boils down to, in my opinion, obviously, it all boils down to how comfortable you feel sitting on the bike and riding the bike. So right now, this is the first time I've ever ridden this bike. I've ridden other adventure bikes before, but it's the first time I'm riding this one in particular. And straight from the moment I sat on it and I turned on the engine, which by the way, it's got keyless ignition, as you can see over there. The moment I sat on it and started riding, it felt like home straight away. So it's very, very easy and very, very intuitive, not scary at all to ride. This bike does not come with cruise control, so for long distance touring, that might be something to consider. And if I were on the market to buy this and replace my GT with it, excuse me. So if I was on the market to buy this bike and replace my GT, there are quite a few things that I would need to consider. One of them is luggage, because the panniers on the GT will not fit on this one. This bike takes the normal adventure bike panniers that go with the 1200 GS and other GS adventure bikes. So that would be a downside to this bike, because that means extra money on panniers. And as you or some of you might know, I commute daily on my bike, and I need the panniers to carry all my stuff. Suspension is very, very soft and boingy. Very, very nice. Brakes are excellent. Your Brembos on the front. Twin discs, single disc rear. Very, very easy to ride slowly. Amazing. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. Actually, I do. I'm going that way. M32, M4, cool. I know where I'm going at least. I don't know where I am, but I know where I'm going to. Cool. Let's go straight ahead. Let's do a spot of filtering, shall we? See how easy it is to handle. Yep. Despite its massive width, it's very easy to filter. Well, massive width is a bit too much, really, which is quite a wide old thing. I still haven't gotten used to using the quick shifter on this, but I don't find it smooth enough for me to want to use it, which is weird. Ah, it's very easy to do this. Oh, I love the suspension. The seat is not overly soft, but it's not hard, it's comfortable. Ah, and this one comes with heated grips as well, as standard. And heated grips have 3 different heat levels, or heating levels. So it's off, and then 1, 2, and 3. I have it on 1 at the moment. It's not cold, but it's... Sorry. It's not cold, but it's a bit chilly. So I have it on 1. Filtering, filtering, filtering along. Filtering, filtering. This is my filtering song. So, right everyone, this has been my video on the F850GS, my short little review video. So I hope you've enjoyed the video as much as I did doing it, and as much as I did riding the F850GS. So, well, as usual, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, all the usual social nonsense. And I hope to see you on my next video. Ta-ra!